right now it's AFL trade period, right? Which allows the AFL to stay in the headlines during the off-season. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's only a couple of weeks this trade period, but it's just dominating the headlines for AFL. There's still TV, AFL sports shows on and all that sort of shit. I actually think that the NRL's off-season is their maybe answer to that, whether they want to admit it or not. It's just NRL off-season.
Yeah. That's why they don't have a trade period.
They don't need a trade period.
They don't need one.
Everyone's like, oh, let's bring in a draft system. Let's bring in trades at the end of the year. It's like, no, dude, we don't need that. We have the off-season.
Yeah. The off-season is the biggest ticket in town.
That's it.
After the cricket, it'd be the second best rater.
But also for NRL, after State of Origin and the grand final, I feel like the off-season is the jewel in the crown of rugby league. You know what I mean? It's probably like Origin, grand final, off-season.
It's the third jewel.
It's the third jewel in the rugby league.
It's like a
crown.
ruby, mate.
Yes.
It's not a diamond, but it's certainly a jewel.
It's an exotic jewel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one where you go like, I don't exactly know what it is. I don't know what to expect in this off-season.
But it's also like a little risky.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it's a bit
sexy.
Like it's sexy, it's dangerous,
Yeah.
it's a little bit should I be having this?
Should I be watching this?
But should I have this jewel in my crown?
Yeah,
it's such a naughty jewel.
Such a naughty jewel, and it's bad, but it's good, and I like it. And I don't know why I like it, but I really like it.
It's like getting KFC for breakfast. Do you know what I mean?
Look, I mean, yes, I do.
It's delicious, but it's naughty.
It's bad for you.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna regret this maybe.
Yeah, but it's so good.
But it's so good for right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, great for the game. That's what we need to. At the end of the day, great for the game of rugby league.
Look,
which is what we all want at the end of the day.
You got to sell papers. You got to be talking about it. Keep it front of mind.
AFL is sitting there going, oh, well, you hear that bloody Joe Danaher might be coming, hasn't it? Shh, shut up, bruh. Did you hear that Nelson is so... Look at this.
Yeah, but that's the thing as well, is that the NRL knows that to go head-to-head with the AFL in the off-season in like trade period on trade period is a big yawn.
Yeah.
And bad for both codes.
Well, you've got AFL going, oh, I think that the Swans are going to give them pick 4 and 5 in the second round, and then maybe a third round pick, and then maybe a lower tier forward for Joe Danaher. And you're like, oh, really? Because Nelson, just watch this video of Nelson feeding someone like no one's ever been fed before.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, like all the cameras just turn away from AFL and just start pointing at rugby league. Like,
no one wants to be there. They're all looking at their watches going, when's the next off-season scandal going to kick off?
Dude, what time's the NRL on? What time's the NRL off-season start?
Because by my watch, it should have started.
It should have started right.
But you know what? It started right on time.
It did. It started perfectly on time.
Started right on time.
We are literally, not even 7 days, just over 7 days. It was 7 days to the...
7 days.
It was we had a week to digest the grand final and had all those Canberra dribblers...
Which was nice.
Piss and moan. That was nice.
Yep.
Then we get into the off-season, right? That's all we needed. AFL, they went straight from the grand final. The next day was trade period. So it just went, oh, great grand final, yawn fest.
Yep.
So now we've got NRL ratings bonanza.
I mean, when the ratings come out at year's end, it might be State of Origin 2, which I believe was the biggest of the year. I mean, the off-season for rugby league could well be second.
Could well be second.
I mean, I don't want to count chickens too early.
No, but I would...
Because we've counted them before.
We've counted chickens early and it's come back to bite us. But what I will say is this. TV rights deal, not sure when it's up, but surely this is a sweetener for any television network looking to get into the great game, the greatest game of all.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't surprise me if networks start to just buy the off-season.
Just like, so we go, Netflix has got the off-season.
Yeah.
Exclusively. All right, Nelson, you need to let me know where you're going for the entirety of the off-season until you come back for pre-season. We're just going to send a camera with you. You won't even see them.
But we have the rights.
We've got the rights to everything you do.
Yeah. Look, I don't mind it. I don't hate it. I think it's realistic.